Breaking news out of northwest Atlanta.
An officer responding to a call for help crashes into a house, his car then bursting into flames. The crash happened near the corner of North Avenue and James P. Broadley Drive Northwest.
Let's get out to Cody Alcorn. He's live for us right now. So, Cody, you're still on the scene. It's active out there. What have you learned? But more importantly, how is the officer doing?
Well, I can tell you the ambulance carrying that officer actually passed us, being escorted to Grady just around 8:30 this evening. At last check, that officer is in critical condition. He's not been identified tonight. They're still working to get in touch with family, of course, get them there. We expect maybe to get a name tomorrow, but I'm actually on a front porch of an abandoned home here right off North Avenue, right across the street, and you can see that patrol car there crashed into the back of this home. The actual window, the driver's side of the officer's vehicle, busted out. I actually talked to the man who ran to this home to help that officer. What we know is, as you mentioned, this officer was responding to another call. There was an officer fighting on Sunset Avenue, not very far from here, where at some point he lost control right here on North Avenue and crashed into the back of that home. Again, it went up in flames, and I spoke to David Pitts. He is a hero tonight because he ran to that car and helped pull the officer out. Listen to his account.
When I approached the vehicle, I seen the officer inside the vehicle, and the car was on fire. The officer's car was on fire with gasoline all around it, around the driver's door, and the officer was unconscious. So I picked up a brick and then bust the car window out, the driver's side window out, and stuck my hand in and opened the door from the inside, and then was able to open it. And then I grabbed him, and another gentleman helped me, and we dragged him to safety. He was just screaming, ah. He was hurt really bad, and I think his legs was broken, because when we tried to drag his legs on the ground, he started screaming even more, like his ribs broken. Then he couldn't breathe, so he had to zip down his vest and take his vest off so he can breathe more.
And hopefully, Mr. Pitts will get the opportunity to meet that officer in person, and that officer thank Mr. Pitts for what he did out here on North Avenue, possibly saving this officer's life tonight. Now, behind me, the Georgia State Patrol have gotten on scene. Their reconstruction team is out here. There's about 5 troopers who are now investigating exactly what led up to this crash. Obviously, this officer losing control for some reason, but that remains under investigation at this hour. Of course, a lot of people praying for this officer that he will pull through, but again, at last check, he is in critical condition at Grady ER. Live in Atlanta, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
We thank Mr. Pitts and his friend who helped the officer, and we pray for a speedy recovery as well. Cody, thanks a lot for the update. By the way, we got a live look at Grady Hospital. Grady Memorial Hospital, this is where Cody had mentioned that the officer was taken for treatment and still recovering in critical condition. We're going to continue to monitor his condition, and of course, we'll keep you updated on air and online on 11 Alive Plus.